Hey you guys, welcome back to Jujus Oracle. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm going to do a quick channel message for the zodiac sign. We're going to see who Spirit wants to talk to today and what Spirit wants to talk about. Alright, so we got 7 coming out. Sagittarius. And I'm going to do another because I already did Sagittarius. So it came out again. Who is this? Pisces. So we'll do Pisces. All right, Pisces, 7th house, and Mercury. All right, so Pisces, you might be dealing with partnerships, connections. You might be dealing with a Libra. You might be dealing with let's see. Yeah, definitely partnerships and connections. How you are communicating in partnerships and connections. All right, Pisces. There could be some miscommunication. I'm definitely getting that here because Pisces, you can be quite misunderstood a lot of the times because of your watery nature. All right. But the 7th house rules important relationships, important partnerships. So, cleanse the energy. And I'm starting out with these cards, the Madam Endorsed Fortune cards, to get your first messages, see what's going on with my Pisces. Spirit, what do you want to talk to Pisces about? You got the Dagger, conflict and danger lie in wait. So definitely getting communication energy with the Sword here. At the bottom of the deck, you got true feelings are masked. So Pisces, you could be, somebody could feel like you're being disingenuous, or you could feel this about somebody else, but I definitely get that there is blurred lines here, or a lack of communication, or maybe a misunderstanding somewhere in a partnership. This could also be with paperwork. All right, maybe you haven't started this partnership yet, but it's about a partnership, or you just want to make sure that this doesn't happen. You got the Chimera, imagination clouds your judgment. So yeah, I definitely feel like somebody might be misunderstanding something here. Something might be misread. Medusa, jealousy leads to downfall. So yeah. If something's not cleared up here, then there could be issues. All right. Especially with the conflict and danger lie in wait, the Dagger. So let me get another card to see what else is going on with the Pisces. Maybe you need clarity from someone else, Pisces. All right, you got the Chalice, rejuvenation and fulfillment. So maybe you're not happy right now. Maybe you're trying to find some rejuvenation and fulfillment. Maybe you need some clarity in order for you to get back to balance. You got fate has blocked this path for you. So maybe you feel like, maybe there's a message that you're waiting for. There's some type of communication that you're waiting for so that you can get the okay, or so that you can go ahead and do something. That's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, but Spirit is telling you to be meticulous and patient, because I did see the spider. So I'm going to pull from the African Goddess Rising Oracle and get some more energy for you guys, Pisces. I'm just going to shuffle over here because... All right, so give me an energy for Pisces. Give me some energy for Pisces, Spirit. What's going on with Pisces? You got a TIT, worthiness And I think Leo had this as well, so you could definitely be dealing with the Leo. So we got worthiness. 14 could be significant. We got seasons. Nana Baluku, the number 1. Yeah, and I feel like whatever this communication is, or this lack of communication, this delay in communication, whatever it is, it's causing some issues with your self-esteem, with your pride, with your worthiness. All right. Maybe you feel like, yeah, maybe you feel like this delay is, and maybe you feel like this hindrance, this path being blocked for you is messing with your worthiness. All right. Maybe you feel like it's not your season, but Spirit is telling you imagination is clouding your judgment. It is your season. Sometimes your season, yeah, rejection is protection, or sometimes, you know, your off season is like really when things are getting, yeah, alchemy, when things are getting revved up for you. 38, alchemy, Queen Nefertiti. So this being out here for jealousy leads to your downfall. I really feel like you're being called to alchemize this energy. Etheric quartz. So maybe you might be connected to somebody who is sending you the evil eye. All right, maybe you cut contact with somebody and they may be wondering what's going on, but you may have done this for your sake. All right, for your sanity. I'm definitely getting that here as well. But also the main message that I'm getting here is that you might be seeing other people doing things and moving forward in life, and you may be in a period like a hangman energy, a period of suspension or a period of waiting, the period of the in-between. And Spirit wants you to alchemize any negative emotions like jealousy, envy that you may be feeling, all right, at this time. Also, if there is a delay or a lack of communication, you still don't want to use that time to be in this energy of jealousy or envy, all right? Yeah, resistance is out here. Number 22, Gang Sarah, for the rejuvenation and fulfillment. So yeah, it feels like you're having a hard time getting some rejuvenation, getting fulfillment. You're having a hard time feeling fulfilled. You may be dealing with shame, guilt, jealousy, envy, and you're trying to transmute this energy, or you're being called to do that because imagination is clouding your judgment in this season, or this is somebody else in regards to you. At the bottom of the deck, you got intuition. Yeah, so it's time for you to use your intuition. All right. Maybe if somebody is ignoring you, or there is a delay, or a path has been blocked for you, it's time for you to go within. Pisces. Miracles. And grounding is out here. So yeah, Spirit wants you to get grounded. Again, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, so very illusionary. But you guys do have a lot of wisdom and experience, all right? But it's a lot easier for you guys to get caught up in, I'm going to use the TIT4TAT Oracle. You guys can get caught in the in-between because you are, the Pisces, you are in this world and out of this world, okay, at the same time. So, oh wow, how did these cards get in here? So yeah, Pisces, while you do have a lot of experience, sometimes it can even, you know, pass you by. It can be, sometimes it can be hard for you guys to integrate. All right, so sometimes people can try to infantilize you guys, Pisces. Sometimes people may think you don't have the experience that you have. All right, and it may even seem like that sometimes because it does seem harder for you guys to integrate. And that's not for every Pisces, all right? Some of you guys, it may be easy for you to integrate. It just depends on what is going on in your chart and how you individually handle things, all right, situations. But you guys feel on an intense level. You feel things very deeply. You guys rule the subconscious mind. You rule the psyche, all right? So you guys may have a very easy time with shadow work, or it can be the opposite, all right? You could have a harder time integrating lessons, all right? That doesn't mean that you don't notice things and you don't, because you're a water sign, but to actually put these things into action, to actually transmute this negative energy, all right? That's another thing. So I feel like that's what we're working on here today. And maybe you have to, yeah, really learn how to communicate here, Pisces. You might be too emotional or something like that. What's going on? Saving, preservation, collection, and meanness. So yeah, you might really be coming from a lack mindset here. And this could definitely come from family. With the conflict and danger lying weight and worthiness, this could definitely be lack mindset. All right. Or yeah, you guys feel like you don't have a path. You guys feel like something's not happening for you. You guys feel like, you know, things aren't lining up for you. Is that how you feel? And it may be causing some type of jealousy or resentment or anger. What else for Pisces? Okay. Mask in reverse. Mask in reverse, deception, pretending, inconstancy. Yeah. So with the imagination and imagination clouds your judgment, Spirit is saying that somebody is not being, or is this imposter syndrome? Do you have imposter syndrome? Or this also could be because I'm trying to see what number that is. Oh, that's number 1. Or you can also be going through a season of not being, you're moving into a season of not being inauthentic. And maybe you are seeing this incorrectly, or somebody's seeing this incorrectly about you. Somebody might be saying that you're not who you say you are. You're not pure. You're not sweet. You're not genuine. All right. Or this is being said about somebody else. And you're saying that somebody else is not sweet, they're not genuine. Let me get more energy for Pisces, Spirit. What else for Pisces? Endorsement, persuasion, bribe, and temptation. So somebody could definitely be tempting you, or you're tempted right now to, yeah, I feel like this is like old patterns, old beliefs, all right, that you're transmuting, or you're being called to transmute, or this is somebody else in regards to you. Yeah. Really integrating not feeling like you're being tolerated, all right, integrating not being tempted into lower vibrational energies like shame, guilt, envy, jealousy, all right. And you may be misinterpreting this new version of you or something like that, or this new version of somebody else. You may be having some resistance about this new version. Yeah, resistance, sweetheart. So maybe you don't see yourself as a sweetheart. Maybe you don't see yourself as somebody who's caring or nurturing. Or this could be other people seeing you this way. Take it as it resonates. But there's a sense of finding it hard to find rejuvenation and fulfillment. There's resistance around this. Maybe because you feel like you don't have the proper support. Maybe you feel like people haven't been reaching out to you. People haven't been connecting with you. And maybe this is why you're feeling envious and jealous and things like that. Yeah, maybe you're going through a period of isolation. Maybe nobody has been contacting you. You're going through a period of isolation, and imagination is clouding your judgment in regards to this season. This is really a season where you don't have to deal with other people's BS, or you don't have to deal with fakery, disingenuousness, all right? Disingenuous people, places, and things. And this is really the time for you to save yourself, for you to find who you are, all right? To get clarity with the conflict and danger lie in wait. Yeah, because maybe you were okay, you were comfortable in this old dynamic of being disturbed, of being irritated. Yeah, you worshiped that, or you thought that that was what was good. That was your, yeah, but it brought you a lot of negativity, okay? So get out of that mindset. What's the saving? Why is saving out here? Relaxation, peace, tranquility, easiness, and yeah, confinement is out here again in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you're really getting, Spirit is getting you out of an energy of, you know, perpetually living in a state where things are, you're in this hindrance energy, all right? So you might be going through a cycle, a season of hindrance, a season where fate is blocking certain paths for you. But little do you know that these paths that are being blocked for you are paths where, you know, you would have been getting more of the same. And again, that takes me back to Pisces in that integration process. So you may be still integrating and healing certain things about yourself, and you may be attracting people, places, and things, environments that are still reflective of old patterns and behaviors. All right. But just have grace for yourself, have patience with yourself at this time, because Spirit is, bringing you a sense of tranquility and easiness. All right. Even if you are lacking in communication or nobody's reaching out to you at this time, that's for a very specific reason, because that's your season right now. It's the Mask in reverse. Yeah, commitment, binding, obstruction, and contract. Didn't I just say that? You might have been used to things being obstructed for you, dealing with false people, all right? And now that you're not, imagination maybe I was going to say clowning, maybe clouding your judgment. All right. So be happy about this with endorsement. Yeah, loneliness, dullness, disappointment, isolation. So you need to really alchemize this energy. You may be seeing people, with their friends and with their lovers and things like that. And you may be feeling lonely. You may be tempted to be in these lower vibrational energies, but Spirit is telling you to alchemize this, because you're on your way to rejuvenation and fulfillment for you. All right. Self-love came out in reverse with the resistance, rejuvenation, and fulfillment and sweetheart. So yeah, there's still some things that you guys need to integrate, because you're lacking a sense of self-love here with this Medusa energy, with this jealousy leads to downfall. Calm in reverse. Yeah, you need to calm down, Pisces. And Mercury energy is Virgo and Gemini, so very fast moving energy. So you guys may be moving too fast in a particular connection, and there's still things within yourself about your worthiness, your self-esteem that you need to fix. Or you may be wondering why fate has blocked certain paths for you. There's still things within yourself that you need to fix. Spirit knows that there's lower vibrational aspects and shadow work that you still need to do, basically. Okay, so they're keeping they're keeping something from you. They're not organizing something, or something's not going to go through. There's not going to be an agreement. Yeah, they want to make sure that your mind is not in conflict, that there's no conflict in your mind. All right. So that's what I get from that. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. What's going on with Pisces, Spirit? Wow, the Tower. Collapse, upheaval, destruction, foundational shift, reality check, ambition, adversity. So maybe you guys didn't know this about yourself, all right? Or maybe you guys did know this about yourself. Maybe this is Yeah, there's radical shifts with your worthiness. All right. Yeah, and then like I said, maybe you guys didn't know this about yourself, that that spirit wanted you to work on this. All right. Or that you needed to work on your communication. Maybe you thought that you were a good communicator. And when you do shadow work, whatever you're doing shadow work on, whatever you need to heal, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're horrible in that area, or that, you know, you're the problem. You've always been the problem. It's just, you know, we all want to heal. We're always constantly growing and refining ourselves. It has nothing to do with you, right? But you just don't want to not heal and get to a space to where you're intolerable, okay? What else for Pisces? We got death in reverse with the seasons, stagnation, sameness, immovable, forced change. Ain't that what I said? So I feel like Spirit had to force you guys into this isolation, force you guys away from certain people, places, and things, ways of being. All right. And you might be really confused about this. You may have not wanted this to happen. All right. You might have fixed energy in your chart. That is Scorpio, I believe Leo, and Aquarius. Fixed signs. All right. But nevertheless, whatever this is, you may be fighting against this change, fighting against this transformation, not wanting to let go with the mask in reverse and commitment. But fate has blocked this path for you. So if you don't let go, you're not going to be able to move forward. So, you know, I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, with the Tower here, if you don't let go, if you don't, you know, move into this worthiness and into this relaxation and chilling, saving up, you know, focusing on your vitality, there's going to be a even bigger of a delay, even bigger of an upheaval, a collapse, or whatever this is. What's the loneliness? Or what's going on next for Pisces? Six of Wands for alchemy. In the jealousy card. All right. And loneliness. So you are going to progress. All right. You should have confidence at this time. Be confident. And maybe with the Six of Wands, maybe you are jealous of people who are confident, or maybe you're jealous of people who get a lot of attention. Maybe you're jealous of how other people, you know, manifest things, their confidence and things like that. Well, work on it. That's something that you need to work on within yourself. And maybe that's why I brought up the shadow work aspect. All right. Yeah, maybe you might be looking at people who are in the public eye and you feel lonely, or you feel bribed to be in those lower vibrational aspects within yourself, being your shadow side. But you need to alchemize that energy. You need to recognize who you are. It's at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Yeah, trickery, deceit, low self-esteem. So what is it, Pisces? Why do you feel this way? Or this is somebody in regards to you, right? And if this is somebody in regards to you, then this is something that they need to ask themselves. Why do I feel this way? They need to do more shadow work, all right? But there's an energy of blocking your own path. I mean, you're blocking, this is either you or somebody else, but somebody's blocking their own path. And at the same time, their path is being blocked from Spirit as well. Because you're investing in the wrong things, or it could be something from the past. What else? What else for Pisces? Nine of Cups. So that's the energy of rejuvenation and fulfillment. Everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. I'll turn the light on. So yeah, everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. the world at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you very well could have already closed the cycle. All right, so kudos to you if you've already closed the cycle, if you're now tapping into the energy of self-love, of knowing you're worthy, of not accepting, you know, fake shit. I'm hearing that song, I'm Cool on That Fake Shit, by Anthony Q. Whoa, yeah. You're done with those seasons. Two of Wands, you made decisions. All right, you've gotten justice for yourself. Wow, the Hangman and the Three of Wands. And what did I say about you guys being in the Hangman? And Hangman is what? Your energy, Pisces energy, Neptune energy. Look at the world from a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. Didn't I say that? So you guys are recalibrating. You're being more expansive at this time. So this is just an energy of maybe you just need clarity on why fate has blocked certain paths for you. It was because you needed to recalibrate. It was because you needed to have certain realizations. Let certain things go. Sacrifice certain things. Release yourself from ways of being. All right. And this was through stagnation, through fit. Yeah, maybe that's how spirit got your attention, through blocking your path, through sameness and immobility. Because that's one thing about Pisces, you guys like to be here, there, and everywhere. All right, you're not an air sign, but it's definitely giving air sign energy. Like I said, you like to be, you're in two worlds at the same time. But I do see you guys closing out that cycle. What's death in reverse? Yeah, Four of Cups. You got bored. All right, so it's kind of like you were resisting change. You were resisting with the resistance here. But then you were wondering why you weren't fulfilled, why you weren't happy, why you were always jealous all the time, why you were always, you know, mean or short-sighted, passive-aggressive, whatever this is. And it was because you were bored, demotivated, you weren't taking the proper risks, apathetic, okay? Yeah, you weren't keeping it real with yourself, but in this season you are keeping it real with yourself, and you may be committed to doing that. Or spirit is committed to having you do this. So that's why fate, you know, paths are going to be blocked for you until it's right, until the time is right. What's the Nine of Cups? For Pisces. Strength in reverse, weakness, doubt, impatience, pettiness, impotence, repression. So yeah, maybe you could have definitely gotten comfortable where you were repressed. You could have gotten comfortable where you were oppressed. And spirit had to wake you up out of that. Had to literally shut things down to get you out of certain situations. Shut things down to get you away from certain people. Shut things down to get you out of certain mindsets and ways of being. All right, to show you that you weren't moving from a place of courage. Maybe you were petty. And you understood that that was a lack of self-love. All right. Talking about other people, judging other people, not being real with yourself, not allowing real people to be committed to you. All right. But you've expanded from that. Four of Swords, yeah. And it's over here again, rest, ease, relaxation, rejuvenation. All right, so you really had to go within. A Tower came, some type of communication, whether this was from your ancestors, from other people, from your intuition, to save you, to let you know that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Your worthiness, you need to take a look into that. What's the Tower for Pisces? The Fool, yeah, a new beginning. Anticipation, wonder, curiosity, awe, new journey, care is needed, potential. Yeah, you have potential. Or this was when, you know, when you first started this journey, this new initiation, this new progress, this, you know, new period of shadow work, of diving in and figuring out who you are, getting in touch with your self-love, all right? With the truth of who you are. And you started to move different. Yeah, from a pure heart, from a pure space. What's the Six of Wands here? The Hierophant, yeah. Understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. And with the Medusa here, you had to really do that, all right? And also, during those times when you do feel jealous, or when you did feel jealous, you had to really go within and figure out what your morals and values are. Why am I feeling jealous? What is it that this person has that I want, or that I feel that I deserve? And then that all goes back to what your morals and values are. Clarify the Hierophant. Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse. Obstacles, ignorance, pretense, threats, disempower, insecure. So again, you probably were weak on your own boundaries or your own morals and values and traditions and things like that. Maybe you didn't have those things. Yeah, with the loneliness, the dullness, and the alchemy, maybe you didn't have those things. Maybe you didn't know how to alchemize the same way other people did, or you didn't know how to show up confident, or you didn't know how to get the same amount of attention, or you didn't know how to progress, or you didn't know how to, whatever this was, right? And instead of being inspired by people, or, you know, showing love, transmuting that energy into a higher vibrational, what did I say? Nine of Swords. So this definitely could have put you in that energy: anxiety, anguish, helplessness. Every time you see somebody living their life, or, you know, you feel like it takes from you, right? And that will definitely block your path. You'll never be able to manifest in an energy of jealousy and envy and coveting what other people have and wishing that it was you and not them, right? You have to be able to channel that energy in a balanced, healthy way, all right? So you're able to be inspired. You're able to be motivated by people. You're able to say, hey, this person has so-and-so and so. She's beautiful. You know, I wish I had that. I'm going to get that. I want that for myself, without thinking, oh, I hate this person for it. They don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Why don't she just stub her toe? Why don't she just disappear, or whatever? Okay. So it's all about how you, it's all about not victimizing yourself. All right. And really taking accountability for the way that you feel and how you can change the way that you feel. Right. With the alchemy card. And again, getting in touch with your morals and your values and what you believe, your traditions. Kindness, yeah, tapping into kindness in education instead of ignorance, all right? Because it's very ignorant to look at what somebody else has and instantly believe they don't deserve it, or it should be you instead of them. Why can't it be both of us? Why can't I do my own work? What do I need to do in order to get to the same place with the Six of Wands, right? But when you're not there yet with the Seven of Wands in reverse, you're still having obstacles, you're ignorant, all right? Pretentious. You feel threatened by other people. You feel disempowered and insecure. That's what you had to, it leads to resistance in your own fulfillment. And it really comes from a lack of self-love. It not only does it come from a lack of self-love, but it breeds even more, you know, lack in self-love. Okay? Clarify the Strength in reverse. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Life is hard right now. Look around. Help is at hand. Yeah. So you probably had to ask for help. You probably had to communicate this to other people, or this is something that you communicated with yourself. Maybe this is something that Spirit communicated with you, or maybe this is something that people in partnerships communicated with you, because we do have the partnerships energy out here. And with Mercury, definitely get communication. Maybe there was a lot of fallouts and disagreements in your connections because of this. All right, maybe you couldn't let other people that you quote unquote loved, that you were in connections with, shine, have their moment. All right, and maybe, yeah, maybe people accused you of being fake, of being false. All right, maybe people accused you of being disingenuous. And a lot of the times, and this is what we have to realize, and this is why grace is so important, is that, you know, when things do happen, and when we're going through our own storms, and we are not healing and doing shadow work, how we feel about ourselves and the actions that we take against other people, they do affect them. And you never know how somebody else is healing and how they're, you know, really doing things. So if you could have got cut off from certain people, or people could have stopped talking to you, people could have now, you know, created narratives or felt certain ways about you, and it may not even be true. And it may be true about their experience with you, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're a bad person all around, right? So it just depends on who you ask. We all have somebody that we're a villain to. So don't, you know, let it get to you. But Seven of Swords here, yeah, you definitely could have been, you know, trying to be sneaky, sly. People could have saw you as this, somebody that they needed to guard themselves against. Dishonest, betrayal, strategy, tactics, trickery, low self-esteem. So very, very much energy of low self-esteem, of worthiness, of working on your worthiness, Pisces. All right. But also being as though you're a water sign and you are the two fish. If this isn't you, if you are in a high vibrational space, all right, and you have always been for the most part, then this could also be people, you know, looking back in their dynamics with you and realizing how all the times where they accused you of being fake, of showing up with a mask, being disingenuous, not communicating clearly, so on and so forth, not loving yourself, being jealous, XYZ, all right, they're really realizing where it was them, where they were being dishonest with themselves, where they were committed to misunderstanding you because they didn't want to do the work. So take it as it resonates. This is either you or this is other people in regards to you. And there's always going to be, you know, a split dynamic. There's going to be a lot of people watching it, so it is a collective reading. And you just want to make sure that you take only what resonates for you, and you want to take the side, you want to take accountability for the side that you may or may not be on, because we're here for personal development and healing at the end of the day. Right? Not confusion. We're not here to daydream. We're not here to fantasize and escape. All right? Because your promises will go unfulfilled, and that's not what I'm here for. All right? But yeah, there could have been a lot of confusion around you or around your connections, around communication with you. And maybe this could have been because you were feeling these different ways, or maybe people were feeling these ways about you and they were projecting. And it could have caused a lot of blockages in your connections and your communication. All right. Clarify the Fool. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. Laziness, dependency, inaction, lack of concentration, lack of inspiration. So yeah, be careful you don't fall into this, and be careful that nobody tries to tempt you into this. All right. Be careful you don't find peace and tranquility into this, into dependency, inaction. All right. Lack of inspiration. You just don't want to be one of those people who judges other people. I'm really getting that. Because Pisces does have the opportunity to do that because you guys are so watery. And you feel things at such an intense level. You can, you know, accuse people of being certain ways and doing certain things, but we all have these same aspects within ourselves at the same time. Anytime you point the finger, you have three fingers pointing back at you. All right. And you are hard to define, right? So why is the Empress coming out for the Fool reverse? Yeah, Knight of Cups. Romantic, sensitive, indolent, graceful, poetic, vain, moody, idealistic. So don't fall into potential of yourself and others. And that just goes back to the insecurity, not making a move, all right? Daydreaming, looking at what other people have, looking at the goals that other people are accomplishing, all right? And you could be the type of person to talk down on other people's goals and accomplishments, but it's really because you're inspired by that person. Okay, instead of talking down, come out in how you really feel. I'm inspired. I like what they're doing. I would like to do that too. But then you also have to do the work with the Fool and the Empress in reverse and the Knight of Cups. You want to do the work. You don't want to be idealistic. You don't want to be just insecure, lacking confidence, lacking movement, just chilling. Because that's what's going to bring conflict and danger to your worthiness. It's gonna create more of this, more of the same. If you're just sitting around watching other people live their life and pass their initiations, go through their initiations, you might have a lot of knowledge with the King of Wands, Use the dynamic energy of a leader. You might be visionary. You might want to be successful. You might be swift, expansive, strength, power, will, courage, leadership. Yeah, you want to tap into that energy. But like I was saying, you might have a lot of knowledge, a lot of energy, inner knowledge, inner truth. Okay, but again, you want to start to integrate that energy. All right, because people will try to play with you, Pisces. They'll try to test you to see what you know. All right, and when it comes to 3D, three-dimensional things, you want to show up. You got to actually show up. Don't be too much in your head. So let me get a soul truth card for you guys. Yeah, and we got grounding over here with the Goddess Oracle number 3. So Empress energy again. Stay grounded, Pisces, so that you can plant seeds that are actually going to bloom, all right? And start to, you can feel good about yourself. You can feel worthy about your accomplishments, truthfully, honestly. Yeah, am I willing? You are on the edge of something great. Can you feel it? Yes, there is risk, uncertainty, and imperfections ahead. Failure is certain, and vulnerability is a requirement. You must be brave and trust yourself more than ever before. You will reach the dream, but you must stretch yourself into a whole new level of belief and willingness in order to move forward with courage. What did I tell you guys? Then after that, you got triumph over adversity. The Knight. Then after that, you got the Sun. Your perseverance is rewarded. But you got to get through these initiations. You got to prove to spirit, and you got to prove to yourself and to others in these new dynamics and these new ways of being in these new environments that you are willing, that you are a leader, that you are committed. All right. What else we got? Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? What would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of anything. Let go of any need to produce anything. All right. So maybe you guys are a little bit too hard on yourself about producing, comparing yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy, baby. You are already worthy, but you also have to make sure that you're doing things to contribute to you feeling worthy, all right? Especially with the self-love in reverse and the 5 of Wands and resistance. Don't be self-sabotaging out here. Yeah, be a little bit more spontaneous in your approach, okay? And again, like I said, lacking in pleasure, all right? Blocking your own goals, blocking your own path in a lot of ways because of certain dynamics you thought that were okay, that you kept yourself in with the Death in reverse, resisting change, all right? Staying in a stuck space. So, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your work, as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you're wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because... So yeah, again, like I was saying, Pisces, I definitely feel some lack mindset that you guys are healing or that you guys have healed, all right, which is contributing to how you feel. Maybe you have come from, humble beginnings, and maybe that still carries on to how you feel you show up now as an adult, all right? That has absolutely nothing to do with it. And sometimes, I'm not exempt from this either, but, with that inner child, you may have to do inner child healing or it just depends on you. You know intuitively what you need to do. Yeah, we move into these new dynamics and we meet new people, and we think that they can see the old version of us, or they see, you know, do they know where I come from? And it's like, who even cares about that? All right, what are you doing now? Are you willing? Are you opening up your heart to new dynamics? All right, do you feel worthy within yourself? What is your belief about what is capable for you? All right, especially here with the Empress in reverse and the Fool, because that can block your manifestations too when you take new leaps of faith, but you already have the belief that you're going to fail or that you're not worthy of it. Okay, so definitely just keep that in mind. All right, that is what Spirit is saying for you guys. That is all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you in the next video.